Icarus, my first impressions review. Well, I know lots of people only watch the first couple of minutes of a video, so what I'm going to say is this: if you enjoy the PvE, the player versus environment aspects of DayZ or Rust or Scum or any games like that, you should buy Icarus right now. You should go to the store and you should buy the game. And the reason for that is, I know you're probably saying, well, wait a minute, wait. I never buy pre-orders, I always wait for the full release and the reviews, is because the pre-order weekends that are happening for Icarus over the next several weekends, what they've said is you can buy the game and that gets you into the betas, and if you want to refund it, you can refund it in full before the full release. So you can just download it. I don't know when you're going to be watching this video, but play it on one of the weekends, and if you don't like it, just refund it. And Dean Hall has committed to that, to say, look, that is what we can do. However, I think if you like PvE, DayZ or Rust, you are really going to love this game. I mean, this doesn't always come across in the videos how beautiful this game looks. The environment is fantastic, but almost everything in the environment you can interact with and you can take and then you can use to craft stuff. Ooh, and that sounds like some wolves, so we better get a move on. Getting some stuff. Here we go. Here's my little drop ship. So this is the thing that takes me to brought me down to Icarus. Oh, I've still got a box here as well. Let's have a look in here. What have I got? We've got some wood, wheat, fibre. Take that. Take those sticks as well. I thought I had another box as well, to be honest. Let's get up on this rock where we'll be reasonably safe. So, not only can you interact with almost everything in the environment, let me show you the inventory and then the crafting and the tech tree. So, this is your inventory, similar to Rust and things like that. Look at this, look at these stats. All your health, stamina, movement, speed, weight, capacity, melee damage resistance, cold resistance. These are all the stats about your character. So as you change your character, as they become more experienced, you get all this change in stats. But you're saying, well, how do I do that? Well, look at this. We have all these talents that we can work on. We've got survival talents. We've got construction talents. We've got combat talents. We've got solo play talents. So as you play the game, you get points, or I guess tokens, to unlock these talents or traits. And look at these skill trees. It's fantastic. It's brilliant. And then we have crafting, so we can make things. Looks very similar to Rust, doesn't it? And that's done via the tech tree. So again, as you play and do stuff. So I've got 3 points of L at the moment, which means that I can unlock whatever I like. So it could be weapons based, it could be building based, whatever I like. It is a joy to use it and play it. I mean, just look at the environment. We've got deer running around. Oh, here comes a wolf. Great, fantastic. So there's a wolf there. He's probably going to have a go at eating me. There we go. He's howling away. Nice. I don't know if I can craft anything at the moment. Can I craft? I'd like to craft a knife, but no. I need some rocks. Let's run away. Let's see if we can find some rocks. We can quickly craft a knife. Oh, there's stone there on the floor, wasn't there? Oh, we've got some oxygen stones. More about that in a sec. Quick drink. Okay, so we should now have enough to craft a knife. So let's craft the knife. At least we've got a way of defending ourselves then from those nasty wolves. Let's take a swim over here. Watch out, there's some really nasty little fish, like that little fella there. They are nasty fish, those. And we're out again. Some more oxide deposits for oxygen. So let's now talk about the elephant in the room that you're probably thinking about. You're looking at my spaceman here and thinking, wait a minute. A spaceman using a knife made out of stone and basically fibres or hemp. What's that all about? You know, doesn't it spoil the immersion in the game? And the answer is, I thought it would too. I was like, no, this doesn't make any sense. But when you watch the introduction videos, you know, where they talk about the reason behind Icarus, it all kind of makes sense. So the idea with Icarus is that this world was going to be terraformed and was going to be a paradise for people to come and colonize. But something went wrong. So the atmosphere is the first thing that you can't breathe. So basically, the planet was abandoned as a massive, terrible failure. But then some prospectors came along and discovered exotic materials. Now you can't mine these on the beta yet. And these are worth a lot of money, these things, if you can get them back to Earth. So what would happen? So the desperate and the needy, the people at the end of their tether, I guess, would scrape all the money that they could to get a space flight to Icarus, to then get on a dropship, to get down to the surface any way they could, with nothing, basically with the spacesuits on their back, and then to prospect, to then try and survive. So the people who are doing this, because it is so dangerous to do it, they've got nothing else. This is it. And then the gameplay cycle will be, come down to Icarus, come to one of the biomes. This is the easiest biome, the one that is most Earth-like. And as more biomes get released, there'll be less Earth-like, and we'll come across more alien sort of stuff. Prospect, survive, gather stuff together, get some exotics, go up to the space station, sell the exotics, upgrade your kit, come back down again. Now your character, like my chap here, is while you're down doing a prospect, or you're within a session, like I am now, which you can do alone or you can do with friends. While you're down here, if you die, so if you fall off a cliff, get eaten by a bear or a wolf, or starve to death or suffocate, your character doesn't actually die. You spawn in again. You can spawn in at a sleeping bag, or you come back down again, and you've saved all your tech tree is still available. All the tech tree is still there. Your talent's still available. You just lose the immediate inventory that you've got on your character. However, the missions have a set time. So in the beta, this mission is very, very long. It's 19 days. Basically, it's an infinite mission. It's not going to end. But other missions could be very short. They could be a couple of hours. They could be a couple of days. The only way that you permanently lose this character and all their talents and all their tech tree for their crafting, the way that we lose them, if you get left behind, if you cannot get back to, or do not get back to the dropship before it goes, then that's it. You've lost everything. Now you can leave early. You can get into the dropship and go early. Look at that fish. How amazing does that look? You can leave early if you want and fly out early, but if your character gets left behind, that's it. They're gone, and you'll be starting again with a character that has got no talent and has unlocked nothing on the tech tree. And so far, I just love being down here and trying to survive. It's definitely got a little bit of a DayZ vibe. It's got quite a big Rust vibe. But I said this in a stream with somebody last night. It's like Rust for Grownups, this game. Without the PvP. You don't have to worry about someone shooting you in the back of the head. It also has a little bit of a Green Hell vibe as well. And I think as we go to the different biomes, we're going to have different opinions on how things work and how things... and how we feel about the game. But but for me, I am so pleased. It looks like Dean Hall could well have another classic on his hands. and I'm looking forward to playing an awful lot of this game. And as I say, if you enjoy PvE DayZ, if you enjoy PvE Rust or Scum or games like Green Hell, buy this game on Steam, because if you don't like it, play a couple of the beta weekends. If you don't like it, just get a refund before the full release comes out. Who can say fairer than that? Anyway, that's enough from me. What do you think? Put your ideas and questions and comments below the video. If you've enjoyed the video, hit like. If you want to see more of the same, press subscribe. And I will, of course, see you again soon.